One day, I wanted to leave the city. The city was very hot in summer. I wanted to see trees and green fields. I had a small red car. I drove into the countryside. I was happy. The sun was shining. The sky was blue. I could hear birds singing. It was a beautiful day. Suddenly, my car stopped. I was surprised. I didn't know what happened. Then I looked at the petrol gauge. The car had no petrol. I looked at my map. There was no town nearby. I had to walk. I had to find some petrol. I felt a little worried. I started walking. After walking for a while, I saw a girl. She was walking on the road. She had flowers in her hand. Her dress was long, and her hair was long too. Her hair was black, and it shone in the sunlight. She was very pretty. I walked to her. "Hello," I said. "I am lost. Where am I?" She looked a little scared. I spoke softly. "I have no petrol," I said. "Where can I find some?" The girl smiled. She had blue eyes. "Come with me," she said. "I can help you." We walked together. We walked for a long time. I did not see the village on my map. Maybe it is a small village, I thought. Finally, we reached the village. It was a very old village. The houses were small. They were black and white. There were many animals. The girl smiled at me again. "Come in," she said. I went inside the house. It was clean but very strange. There was a fire in the middle. Food was cooking on the fire. I was hungry. The girl's father and mother were there. They were kind, but their clothes were very old. "Sit down," said the old man. "Are you thirsty?" He gave me a drink. The drink tasted strange, but I said, "Thank you." I asked the old man about petrol. He looked confused. "Petrol?" he asked. "What is petrol?" I felt confused too. This is strange, I thought. Why don't they know what petrol is? I asked him if they had a car. The old man smiled. "No," he said. "We use horses." Horses. I thought. Why don't they use cars? But I didn't say anything. I stayed in the village all day. I had dinner with the family. The food was delicious, but everything was old-fashioned. Later, the girl and I went outside. We walked in the garden. "This is nice," the girl said. "We don't see many people here." We talked for a long time. I liked her. She was very beautiful. But after some time, the girl became sad. "Why are you sad?" I asked. "You have to go," she said. "It is dangerous to stay." I didn't understand. "I will go to the town, get some petrol, and come back," I said. The girl didn't speak. She just looked sad. "I love you," I said. I will come back for you. She smiled, but her eyes were sad. You have to go now, she said. It was midnight. I left the village. I walked in the dark. After a long walk, I found a town. I bought some petrol. I asked a man in the town, "What is the name of the village nearby?" The man looked at me with a strange expression. "There is no village nearby," he said. I told him about the village. I told him about the old houses and the people with strange clothes. The man looked at me again. "There was a village there," he said. "But it's gone now." I was confused. "What do you mean?" I asked. "A long time ago, there was a big fire," the man said. "The village burned down. Everyone died." I couldn't believe it. But I was just there. I said. I met the people. The man shook his head. "The village comes back once every 10 years, he said. "Only for one day. Then it disappears again." I remembered the girl's sad face. I remembered her words. "You have to go." I went back to the place where the village was. But the village was gone. I only saw trees and flowers. The people were gone. The houses were gone. I felt very sad. I will never forget the girl with the long black hair. I will never forget the village. Now, I am waiting. In 2 months, the village will come back. When it does, I will return. This time, I will not leave. I will stay with her.